Hello everyone, this is Fallen Dice, and welcome back to my playthrough of 7 Days to Die District 0. I did make it back. It was a little scary coming through. There was this flying, like, it was huge. Like, I don't know what it's supposed to represent. I don't think it represents any of the normal zombies. Oh my god. What the hell is that? Dude, you are following me. It was big, and it was following me, and it was scary. It took me a while to finally lose him, but yeah, I'm getting a little bit nervous about what now that I realize it's not just reskin zombies. There's new stuff, so this might be a little more scary than I anticipated. But we have a lot of stuff. I did go back by the trader and grab the things that were there. I looted a bunch of vehicles, so we do have some more books. So we have another armored up, gets us to 7. Another hammered gets us to 24. I think I need to get to 25 probably for the next bump. I think I'll just read these just in case. All right, assault rifle. I still can't make better tools. What did they get in the farm bundle? Okay, 3 of these. What is this? Farming multi-tool. Clear grass with primary. Oh, it's like a lawnmower. Oh, that makes things way easier to get for our fabricator. Okay, and then fertilizer cell. Great fertile land for farm. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into this. Well, it did give me the farm plots, so apparently you still do farm plots. But okay, all right. Let me get stuff put away real fast, and then we're gonna do some food crafting because I can now make bacon and eggs and a few other things. So we actually can make food. Got more our options with our drinks as well. I haven't opened up any first aid. But we do a few things here. So anyways, like I said, let me put this stuff away and I will be right back. Okay, we have things put away. I do have a magazine extender, so I think we're going to add that to you. I think I had another slot in here. Yep, so I think I want to add in this exterminator mod. Again, more damage to mechs, droids, not androids or cyborgs. So maybe there's a separate thing for them. Can put you into here for now. And I think I put I only had one mod slot. All right, so put you in here there with that. I'm gonna add you to our cell, which we have a few things. First off, let's see how many of these can I make. What is the exchange ratio? Okay, bacon and eggs is 4 to 2. And that might be because I put the points in. Do I have any more points? No, I don't. But when I do, if I come over to Master Chef, salvageable food and dumpsters, more seeds and dumpsters, cook faster. I have to go full 3 to get the, ooh, it gets more expensive. Okay, I'm not sure. But yes, let's get those cooking. Think for this, I need you. I forget what else I need for eggs. Water. I don't have any water, do I? Okay. Well, you're almost done here. We'll be shortly. So I think we need to... I don't want to cook it all. Go at 25. I should at least make some raw meat, though. I don't need to make 95, but it's nice to know I could. So it's 4 per craft. So if I go 20, that would be another 5. Well, actually 21. I'm at 24. Yeah. That works. I just needed another egg. So we'll let that go here for now. I do have some stuff already here. I want the alcohol, but I can take you. Yeah, now's the time I can actually make something good out of it. So we're gonna pop the vitamin and then drink the nasties just to get everything up, because after this we should be pretty good to go. Luckily the vitamin will keep us from getting sick and allow us to eat this nasty. We did not find, I did check the trader here, that did not increase, so I don't have the generator or the battery bank. Which means we are forced to continue on with the basics. I'm going to hold off on bringing you out first for now. What I want to do, I want to do it out in the forest. I consider doing it like in the middle of the street kind of thing. But I think it will be easier to do this out here. All right, who is making all the noise? Where are you at? So I can kill you. There you are. My first thing I want to do is to see how wide we can go and support our stuff. And then we can take that up. And actually, I'm going to chop some trees down and get some more stone. But see how far we can go out. And then we're going to put some other blocks underneath us. So if they do, or when they do, go into break anything mode, they'll go after those blocks, which have nothing to do with this, with the stability of our base. And what I can even do, since we have a decent amount of cobblestone and can make more, I could always, you know, say put 4 blocks underneath the actual base proper, and then put cobblestone. So they have to break through a few more things to actually break them down. But again, it still won't matter because that is not going to be the actual support of the base. They're just going to provide a little extra support. I want to try this new tool out. See if I can, if it is like the lawnmower, because if it is, that'll be fantastic. I forgot I had this. Where I'm going to put you. That works. Whoa. Did I get them? Got like 4. What the heck? I mean, it definitely clears the area. You just run around and collect it? Okay, it doesn't necessarily do what I thought it would. Don't know how much durability we have. I'm not getting the actual stuff off of it, but I can actually clear a large area so that my horde base will look better. This is ridiculous. Maybe my new favorite thing. Doesn't bother the flowers. Okay. Yeah, I approve. Yep, I didn't get any of the actual fiber from that, so it's just to clear. It's not for you to get. But now we have a nice clear area that I didn't have to run around and take out with my fist. That was crazy. So first thing I want to do is lay this out on the ground. So if we come over here, 8, and then we start getting red. So if I do this, okay, we are able to support this. So you can kind of see what I'm trying to do here. I'm going to make the 4 corners kind of like this to support the base, which will be a smaller thing in here. And what I can do, we can take this, put it on face, and now instead of 8 blocks each, it's now 7. So see where before it was red if I tried to put anything on here? Now we're actually safe. But let's make sure, before we go any further. Okay, 18. Okay, so we are running into issues at this point. I am seeing red. Let's go out one more. Now let me get half of you to be blocks. Okay, and then I can put you in. Let's do the same thing here. Okay, still pretty spread out from where they're going to be. And I don't think I needed it to be this big either. Yep, I have that there. Okay. Okay, nope. Now, I am using these, which don't have the strength of like normal. But that does give me some answer to here. So try moving it one more. Maybe I fell. Alright, let's make ramps, because it jumping up a block is gonna hurt me. Okay. I don't think I need to have a very big one either, so let's see. Okay, that was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See over here. Gives me a 1, 2, 3 in the middle. I still think I'm big enough range around there. And then, like I said, we're going to stick these probably under the walls and then surround them with more plates. I just wanted to make sure that with everything broken, it would still be able to support. Like, they're going to have to break every single block to be able to make this collapse. Just trying not to make this leg any worse. Okay, how high are we right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I don't mind this height. Put you on face. I think the 5 is going to be the top. What I need to do is to figure out where the other side of this goes. Okay, down to 5 minutes. I also don't know how many blocks I'm going to need yet. And again, that's one of the reasons for doing it early. Okay, so we have this as 2, 3, 4, 5. Two, three, four, 5. Okay, so that would be you here. So this is the width for the sole sake of supporting my fighting position in the middle. This will be so much easier once I can jump again. Let's start in the middle so we don't make the whole thing. We already lost a few blocks. The approach for them will be either there or here. And my base will be centered, and then it'll also have... It's going to be 5, right? Hold on. Make sure I've done this in the proper odd number sequence. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It hasn't. You are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I need this to be a 5x5 supported. Which means I guess we go... one closer. Is it far enough away, though? 4... Again, they would have to take all of them down. So you know what? We're gonna take a chance. We're gonna go another whole block back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 between. Okay, you're close. Okay, I can jump again. 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, this is our first horde, so it's not going to be ridiculously safe. Just needs to be safe enough. And again, this is our first horde, so it's not going to be ridiculously safe. Just needs to be safe enough. You make me a path down now, ladder. And I think that what I want to do... And we are running out of blocks. The way we're building this base, they are going to crowd each other and they are going to cause themselves to fall down. So there is going to be some of that kind of danger. I'm going to use these on the outside for the wall. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to do a bit of tree chopping tonight. Okay, but... that way I'll give myself a bit of room in here. Because of where we put our ladder up, we have already decided where our kill box is going to be. So if I wanted, I could move some of my things over to here, but I don't think that I will. All right, and what we're going to try to do here is we know that they're going to be able to, how do I put this? So I want them to be fightable. I want them to come up, and then we're able to attack them. Oops, nope, I just want to be able to rotate you. Okay, so these two there, so they can run across here. Now I have done this before. Let me find this here. It was a weird, not a normal block. Was it the ramp 804 or 805? Might be the ramp 6. Yeah, yep, I just did that. Okay, so that one goes up like that. I think we did that one right there. So again, it is a perfectly usable block, and I'm going to change these up here because what I want to do is funnel them. I haven't done this before, but for this one, I'm a little nervous, so I want to go back all the way to the beginning. Okay. I think we need something with the... There we go. And it's going to go all the way up, so it'll force them in towards the center is what I'm trying to do. What I could actually do here too. Again, this is one of those ones where we're just on the fly trying some things out. So if I took you out, and I put you here, both of you. There we go. And then I can put one more. Oh, that's what I was trying to do. Okay, then we keep hitting the wrong button here. Okay, and then we go back to our plate. And we do this. So what I'm trying to do here, there is going to be a ramp up, there is going to be a path, there is going to be a fighting position here that I want to make sure I can power swing my sledge. They will be able to run, and they will be able to get up to this point in the base. But as they start to crowd each other, as they start to crowd each other, they're going to fall down. Okay, I got to get out of here before they start tearing down my... Nope, 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 nope. Dude. Come on. Why you interrupt me in the middle of my building? Sad face. So yeah, that's the plan, as I wanted to be able to fight them with the sledge. But I don't want to fight them all. So they are going to fall down. That's what the whole purpose of the distance support and then the internal extra supports. They are going to break some things on me, and I'm aware of that, but I'm choosing where they're going to break it. I might even put something in the dead center too. Okay, is that all of you? That was my first... No. Or was that your death sounds? The other part of putting that side on is that should protect me from, like, say, cops coming up, from being able to see me early. Once it gets built up a little higher, at least that's the plan. Did you just drop out of the sky? Like, I literally just saw you fall from the sky. Okay. Oh, I'm holding the wrench. That's not for use until after you're dead. So again, we're just trying to... This is going to be a very bare bones kind of basic horde base. I'm just trying to survive it. And I have a feeling that down the road we're going to get some more crazier stuff. Like when that big giant floaty thing comes on a horde night, we're going to need something else to fight that. I'm a little nervous. I will tell you right now, I am more than just a tad bit nervous of some of these endgame zombies. But it will be fun. I can make single pocket mod. So that is the plan. I think I like where we are. What do I need for a hammer? Let's go make one of those for... Let's do some quicker upgrades. I want to get the base because I just know that can get us in trouble right now because they're easy to break and I don't want that getting destroyed. Also, we do need to make our workbench. I need to make more. How many do I have? Okay, 24, so it should be enough to make the hammer, right? What about the workbench? How much do I need for that? 25. Okay, that'll work. That'll, while we're working, that'll come up. Let's get back to the hammer. Okay. So I need 3 of this and 3 of this. And now that I'm crafting it, I'll probably find one. Okay, I'm going to read you, but I'm going to put you in here for now. Put the rest of you back. Ooh, I got a treasure map too. Okay, minute 21 on that. So, I mean, for now, I can use the pickaxe. I want to get all the legs at least to cobblestone. Here's somebody. Was it a crawler from that? Yeah. He's the last of that wandering. He just got stuck on this truck. Alright. Have I done the inside yet? Nope. Oh, I gotta look at that quest line. Yeah, it's this one. Craft building blocks. I did craft a building. Oh, it's already been claimed. Okay, so now I'm supposed to place a wood door and place wood spike traps. You kill robotic animals. Wow. Okay. I want to make sure the insides are at least upgraded. 8. Okay, getting these up to cobble gives us a good support here for now. I'll worry about upgrading a lot of this tonight between episodes. Right now, I just would like to at least get part of this built. Okay, I think we're going to go 3 high with those. Apparently I'm hungry and thirsty. Very hungry, actually. Okay. Copy you. Go 3 high. Okay, now can I... without hitting these blocks. Especially I'm up to here. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Okay. Again, you can cross over here, but say you're behind somebody else, and you will fall down. So again, that's the whole... the gist of this design here. We will test it before Horde Night. Once I get this a little more upgraded, get a ramp up and everything, then we'll see if we can't get some zombies to come through here. Eventually, what I want to do is get like fence posts maybe going through here. So once they get up to the door, they'll get shocked and electrocuted. Give me a little bit better control over the situation. Get my hammer done? I did. Okay, let's switch over to you, see if we can get this a little bit faster. Nice. That'll help me out through the night, doing all this upgrading, and then I'll know exactly how much more I need for blocks. Let's get everything at least to wood, I think, for now. Just so it's not the building block, which is just like toilet paper. Not that wood's a lot better, but it'll take a few more hits. And then I got to upgrade all of this over to here. I still need to put one down in the middle here. Put the rest of this height up, and then I can bring this out, say, to here. And then I can put some ramps on the sides. And I think this might work. I may be forced to get some of the drinks from the vending machine that allow me to run for long amounts of time, because if this doesn't work, yeah, Mega Crush, I think. Yeah, if this doesn't work, I'm going to be on the ground running. Because I might... trying to think if I want to, say, put concrete at the front or not. One of the things I may actually attempt and try is to see if the hatches do work, because I did see the possibility that they don't. And I would like to be able to walk out here if I wanted to and have that. If not, I got to put a block in here that they can't get through. And then maybe another half block over the top or something there, so it's not a 1 block high that they can crawl through, but I can still swing my sledgehammer up here. So luckily it's only day 5, which means we should get the opportunity to test this on some zombies before Horde Night, which is probably going to be critical. Oop. So let me see how far we can get just putting up the outside blocks. Get a look for how this is actually going to look. Again, from here, it doesn't really block too much of the side. I could go out 1 more, But what it does do is I think it'll keep like the spiders from trying to jump up here. Like if I take it one more wide, just want to see what that would look like. Okay, it does give me more control over when cops are going to still see me prior to coming up here. But again, like I say, and if they get off to the side and they're pushing each other, they're also going to fall down. So I've left them enough space over here, but also want to funnel them here towards the fighting position. So all in all, I think this may work. Like I said, well, we still gotta do some testing with some regular zombies and whatnot. But for the most part, I think this actually should work. So we'll see what happens come Horde Night. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I love building horde bases, and having to build a horde base for melee, which is something I've never done before, has definitely challenged me. And I don't know if this is going to work or not. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to just go on YouTube and copy another design. I pride myself on my ability to build and stuff, and normally I would be actually adding housing and rooms and all stuff like that. We probably will in some of the other areas that we're going to be at for a little bit longer, but for now, this is what we got. So again, if you enjoyed the episode, please go ahead and leave it a like. Please comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this. Is it going to work? Am I setting myself up for a catastrophe, or is this going to be somewhere in the middle? And if you haven't subscribed, I'd very much appreciate it if you would also consider hitting that subscribe button. Again, it's free, helps the channel, and I really appreciate it. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.